Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning and welcome to the show. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope everyone has had a fantastic, month. Hi. I'm back. Matt, Michael, good God.
Let's get this hype train rolling.
Matt, thank you so much for 17 months. I really appreciate it. Mikey, no.
Luke, be a Jedi tonight. Just be a Jedi tonight. Do it for Yoda while we serve our guests some soda. And, do it for Chewie and the Ewoks. And all the other puppets. Luke, be a Jedi tonight.
Mikey, thank you so much for 29 months. Jesus. That's a long time. Gee!
To you it's baby rage hi thatsy or you're great and I've missed you brary jib.
There was some words there. Gee, thank you so much for 17 months. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Maggie. Haven't even gotten to say good morning yet.
I heard we're doing a hype train? I never watched Star Wars or Lord of the Rings. People are joking about those, right?
Maybe. We'll see. Magi, thank you so much for 8 months. I really appreciate it. Mikey, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to the community. Dude, Killer Turkey, Fawn, M's, Lemon Soup. Welcome and enjoy your emotes. Thank you so much, Mikey. Jeez. Can I say hello now? Matt.
Whoop whoop hoopty hoop. Ploop ploop doopty hoobity doo. Lola 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 po bala war walla boo boo new new. Sha 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 shoo shoo.
Auto Key, thank you so much for 32 months. We're coming up on 3 years. Jeez.
It's finally time. The Twitch babby is here. Since I wasn't able to come up with a witty or clever name, I'll send you the next best thing. SPSPSPSP.
LaFay, thank you so much for 9 months. Thank you so much for the tier 3. Good God. Sin!
Whoop whoop play da 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 la shade
Sin, thank you so much for 25 months. Nate Dog, thank you so much for 4 months. Noom! I haven't even said hello yet. Ners! I will be able to say hello at some point. Noom, thank you so much for the raid.
Something trolley and clever.
How is Shipbreakers? Thank you so much for the raid. I'll be over here.
Welcome back.
A generous bestowal.
It's good to be back. Ners, thank you so much.
Tug chug 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 grug 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 glug glug pug 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 glug glug glug. PS 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 S S S S PS S PS PS P ho. Good morning, Tug.
I'm just gonna sit here.
Yet another person interrupting you. Apologies.
Thank you for the apology score. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for 10 months. D-Jerk, thank you so much for the bits. Borgs, thank you so much for gifting Samantha a sub. Sin.
A generous bestowal.
You left us unsupervised for too long. RT, good to see you.
Just let it happen.
I have... Dietrich, thank you for the bits. Matt South, Chubex, Rupture,
A generous bestowal.
You know the problem with trolls? It's called the trolley problem. Blel 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 boop the snoot boop the snoot boop the snoot.
Maggie, thank you for the bits. Blah, blah, blah. South, Paragon, Zelda, Mikey, Magi, Chubex, Matt, South, Rupture, Samantha, Sin, RT, South, Noom, everybody who came in with Noom's Raid. Hi, my name is Tug. I'm trying to start my stream. G, Mephistopheles. How is everybody doing? I gotta hang on. Friendly Kitten, good to see you. Chenin, welcome in. Boofu, Nerds.
I tried to make a car engine out of lumber, but it wouldn't work.
Maggie, thank you for the bits. Cap, Baron Valor, welcome in. Meggy Megs.
Yo, I've been stuck here, paying to watch this crap for 5 months.
Right?
Button.
Megs, thank you so much for 5 months. Welcome back. Thank you all for that nonsense. At some point, I will be able to finish.
A generous bestowal.
I also tried building a car out of tires, but it took me a good year.
Magic, thank you for the bits. Flamingo, how's it going? If I missed you, happy Wednesday. I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you all since the Monday before Christmas, so it's been 17 days. It feels like literally forever. I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year. I hope you all had great holidays. I hope you all had a safe and happy New Year. We're rolling into 2021, and things are looking up. Not quickly, but they're slowly looking up. Thank you all so much for all the bits, all the subs, all the nonsense. I really appreciate it. I do appreciate having a moment here to be able to talk now. So thank you for that as well. So, hi. We're going to play some Stardew today at some point. I haven't played... I've only played like 2 days of the update. So I'm really looking forward to getting into it. I've been trying to avoid getting spoiled. Thankfully, I've been able to watch Twiggy play a bunch of Stardew because all she does is play Junimo Kart, so it doesn't really spoil any of the story or any of the new stuff for me. Am I wrong? Cap, that'll work on the regular screen. It doesn't work on this one.
No talking. Just bitties. No, Tug. No talking. Just bitties. No talking. Just bitties. No, Tug. No talking. Just bitties. No talking. Just bitties. No, Tug. No talking. Just bitties. No talking. Just bitties. No, Tug. No talking. Just bitties.
We're still going.
No talking. Just bitties. No, Tug. No talking.
Sorry.
Just bitties.
Maggie, thank you so much for the bits. Zelda, what? Zelda, thank you for gifting 11 subs to the community.
A generous bestowal.
Rupture.
Do you know why scuba divers roll backwards out of the boat? Because if they rolled forward they would fall into the boat.
Rupture, thank you for the bits. Solid. Zelda, thank you for gifting Noom, South, Detailed, Relkner, CZ, Gembrin, Space Funk, Curse.
Why do I love buttons so much?
McFlame, Kid Swift, Vermin, welcome to the crew.
I was gonna send a joke, but I think Magi has us covered today, so just take my bits instead.
Phrasing? Thank you for the bits, LaFay. Megs, thank you for the bits. That's a lot of bits. I appreciate it. Okay. Well, that
phrasing.
That was a thing. I don't know that we've completed a level 5 hype train before, so thank you.
Generous bestowal.
Phrasing? I'm the real joke here. Kappa.
Matchy, thank you for the bits. So, I don't even know what I was talking about. Does anyone know what I was talking about? Detailed, good to see you again. Artie,
For the
You're right,
coffee
Sam.
fund Hayat sip.
Artie, I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the bits. I played 2 days of this file. Okay. South, thank you so much for gifting Chewbex a sub. Chew, welcome back. Noom, thank you again for the raid, buddy. I will talk to you about Shipbreakers soon, because that game has piqued my interest for a while. So, hi everybody. Good morning. Play it 100%. It's Solemn. This is Gimli. Good to see you as well. If I missed anybody who was here when I started, hello, good morning, happy Wednesday, or whatever the time and day may be for you. Whatever. It only counts where I am. And thank you for the level 5 hype train. Cave! What is that emote? I have made it bigger and I still don't know what's happening. Is he sucking on the potion?
Chucha oo hype mage, 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 chucha oo hype mage.
Magi, thank you for the bits. Zeno, thank you for gifting 3 months to Cave. What the heck? Cave, welcome back for the next 3 months. Zeno, thank you so much. Do you not know better than the question hype train emote? How is that? I don't understand that one. Blasting, good to see you. I hope you've been well. Geez. Okay. There were things that I wanted to talk about, and I don't remember what they were. For what it's worth. I think I'm just going to drink my coffee. Hey, Wifebo got me a coffee sign. For Christmas. Takala!
How you live at this time? Equals oh the world is going crazy. Good to see you Tug. Also 1.5 years hooray.
18 months Takala, holy crap. Thank you so much for 18 months. It's great to see you again. So, yeah. Why am I on right now? That's what I was going to talk about. So I haven't streamed since the Monday before Christmas, so 17 days ago. Things kind of went sideways. And so now we're back at another new time, and hopefully this one works a little bit. So basically, streaming at night was not working for anybody. It wasn't really working for me. It wasn't really working for the family either. Basically just taking my only free time during the day and jamming a stream into it, which wasn't really working. Jersey!
I accidentally swallowed a bunch of Scrabble tiles. My next trip to the bathroom could spell disaster.
Get out. Rupture, thank you for the bits. Brooke, good morning. I hope you're well. Happy Wednesday. So streaming at night wasn't really working for me. It was okay, and I could have forced myself to keep doing it, but it was making me miserable, and it was impacting a lot more than just me and my stream. So we kind of had to sit down and figure out a new plan. So this is the new plan. Streaming at 8 a.m. on days that Wifeboat is off shift. So every week, the schedule is going to be different. I will tweet out the schedule for the week on Sunday leading into that week and also post it on Discord. But we should get between 2 and 4 days of 8 a.m. streams, 8 a.m. Eastern time streams right now per week. But those days will be different every week. So it'll be several days between Monday and Saturday that we'll try and get streams in. So hopefully this shift will be the last one for a long time, and this will work until we can get back to some semblance of normalcy. Looking at my kids going back to school full time. That's not going to happen until the fall, unless something drastic happens. And even then, looking at the vaccine schedules and how many the state is planning on getting and where we would fall in the vaccine schedule, September is hopeful, and we'll see what happens. So we'll see. So this is what this is going to be the new start time. This is going to be when I stream from 8 to around noon Eastern time. Maybe a little longer, maybe a little shorter, depending on the day. Don't. What's going on? Is that the Dauntless GG? So Devakir, good to see you. So we're back. I'm gonna have this week. I'm streaming. I'll put it up here every week. I'll change that. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week, 8 a.m. I'll be here. We'll be playing Stardew. What that does mean is because of the inconsistency of the schedule, Flex Friday is going to be suspended until we get back to a more normal and consistent schedule. So Flex Friday redemptions have been pulled from channel points and stuff. We'll work out some stuff and figure out, maybe we'll have a day where I'll say like, hey, let's do something random this day, and we'll figure out what we're gonna play. But for a while, a scheduled flex day is gonna be off the table for a bit. So we're just gonna play the main game because my stream time is gonna be limited for a little while. Sekiro, Mikey, get out. Get out. Here for the pupper. Where is Wife Boat? Are you listening? And do you wanna I think she's brushing Penny right now. Does Penny want to come say hi? But the other thing I wanted to say is thank you. Thank you for everybody who has stuck with me as we go through different start times, different days of the week, different nonsense. I really, really appreciate you guys hanging out. Miss Penny! Hi! You want to say hi? Oh! Look at how big she's getting. Oh! So big. Look at her. Barely fits in my lap. Say hi. Oh. She'll get a little bit bigger. Hale, she'll end up being around 35 pounds. So we'll see. Red-headed sorceress, good to see you again. Right now, she's probably, I think she's like halfway there. She's probably like 15 or so pounds, maybe a little bigger. Ooh, sorry. But she's getting there. She's not even 3 months yet. So. Ooh. Yeah, she'll be a proper medium-sized dog. Yeah, she's already getting some of her longer coat, particularly up on her shoulders. She's still just undercoat on her back, though, which needs to be brushed. She is a Keys hound. Oh.
That's new for me.
Jimbles. 8 freaking months. Thank you so much, Jimbles. Thank you for hugs. Thank you for huggies. Are you ready to go get brushed? Are you ready to go get brushed? Get brushed? Brushy, 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 brushy. Alright. Have fun. That's Penny. That's shut. Right now, Sin, we're brushing her every day, for like 5 to 10 minutes a day, just to get her used to being brushed. And then it'll just be a quick brush, like 2 or 3 days a week. They have a really thick undercoat, so it's mostly just getting like, they shed in clumps, so you'll see these little like white clumps appear, and you just brush those out. They're pretty low maintenance overall. I leave and Penny stays. Fluff bunnies, yeah, we'll get like tumbleweeds of of fur. Love to get brushed every day. She fights it and tries to bite you, which is why we're doing it so much. I'll try and get used to. I have dog hair on my face.
Doing it for the new bit badge. I saw 2 cows staring at me from behind a bush. I think it was a stakeout.
Rupture, thank you for the bits. We do have, she's been getting used to being in the office, so she's been laying mostly under my chair down here. But I am going to make her a little bed that'll go back here. That way we'll have the cam that's up here. We'll be able to have pup cam. Once she calms down, she's still too crazy, too crazy puppy mode most of the time. So, we'll see. So, hi everybody. Once again, thank you everyone who has stuck with the stream as we bounce around from morning to night to morning to night to this day to that day to just, it's been difficult. So thank you so much for sticking with me. Hopefully this new schedule will be sustainable. And again, it'll be different days every week. So if you're not in Discord, hop in Discord or follow me on Twitter. I will post the schedule on there. Twitch also has a really handy schedule widget down below. There's a schedule panel that you can click on, and I will update that every Sunday as well, so you can see where we're at. So put a GoPro on her. That would be pretty funny, Artie. Cause she loves, when she gets zoomies, she'll go, cause we have, wood floors throughout the house. And, the one couch that we have is raised up. It's on metal and, it's raised up a bit. So she'll go bombing full speed and just belly flop and slide under the couch. It's hilarious. I would love to put a GoPro on her and get her perspective of doing that. It would be incredible. So all this week, we're going to be playing Stardew Valley. So next 3 days, we're going to be playing Stardew Valley. I have not really gotten to enjoy 1.5 yet. So that's what we're going to do. I've been trying to get it on video, but as soon as I take my phone out, she comes over and tries to sniff it. So I can't, like, it's been very difficult to get pictures or videos of her doing stuff. So, it's raised up like this much, and she just like bellies in and slides underneath it. She like squeezes under. It's pretty hilarious. And it's open. It's more of a, it's like a high-end futon. None of the furniture that we have, except for my desk, and I built my kids' beds, and our bed. All the rest of our furniture is 30 plus years old and second and third hand. So it's all mixed and matched and random stuff that we've gotten from friends and family. So a Penny Boat channel with cameras for when there's only Penny in the house, right? It has definitely saved us a lot of money over the years, Artie. 100%. All right, let's play some Stardew, shall we? I think I have rambled enough. Although it's only been a half an hour. But oh, right. Ignore the wrong dates on that, because I haven't even, I opened my bot for the first time in like a month this morning. Thank you, Twiggy. So, the big dig. We announced the beginning of this week, we're going to be doing season 2 of The Big Dig with the Nook. That is our hardcore Minecraft shared save file event. So there's 14 streamers, one Steve that gets passed from person to person to person over the course of 2 weeks. And it's going to be a ton of fun. The last one was a riot. This one, we're going to have challenges set out. So we have more of a defined goal. We kind of went loose with it for the first one just to see how it worked, and it worked really well. So now we're going to have a set of goals that everyone is going to try to attain. I will not be taking part in it this time. However, we are going to have, I think, so far, at least like half the roster is people that didn't take part in it last time. So it's going to be a ton of fun. It's really going to be a riot. Plus, we also are launching, it's going to be called The Big Build, which is going to be, we started a team-only server where we're going to have challenge builds that people can hop into the server and try to do. And so then we'll have a kind of a shared server for the team that we can all stream on and stuff like that. So future Minecraft streams that I do will probably take place on that server as well, and we can explore some of the other stuff. So there'll be weekly challenges and stuff on that. So the roster is pretty much set. We'll have a better idea by the end of the day today, dude. But so far, yeah, nine people are new of the 14. So yeah, it's going to be a ton of fun. The first season was an absolute riot. The other thing, yeah, Twigs, I'm gonna talk about the other thing. So the other thing that we have coming up, we are going to have a special stream. Okay, good. We're going to have a special stream on January 20th. That is the 1-year anniversary of Twiggy and I founding the Nook. So she and I are going to do a co-stream. We're going to talk later today. The Nook team Twitter is going to put out a tweet with a form where you can submit questions to ask us about the team, about streaming, and what have you. Nope, we're going to talk about... No, we're going to talk about that. So that'll go out later today. We'll have a whole bunch of stuff. We might have a small announcement. That is January 20th. Per seat!
Boy.
Woo! 26 months per seat. I hope you've been well. Great to see you again. Thank you so freaking much for 26 months. That's a long time. Yeah, so January 20th. We'll have a form to submit questions to ask us, and we'll have a small surprise announcement that no one else on the team knows about either, just Twiggy and I. So it'll be a surprise for them as well. So it's going to be fun. So that's Wednesday, January 20th, special stream. That'll take place over on the Nookcast, which is the team channel. So, yeah, it'll be fun. It's gonna be fun. Secrets. We do love keeping secrets. Yeah. So that I think is all I got. So we're announcing the Nook, an exclusive stream team within the stream team. Damn it, Kelly Pot. Actually, I just like knowing more than other people. That's why we get along. Okay. Let's play some Stardew. So we're gonna start Stardew real quick. I'm just gonna refill my coffee, and then we're gonna jump into Stardew. So give me 30 seconds. I will be right back. You love the mug? This is so. If I'm playing Dream Daddy, I used the mug of my own Dream Daddy.
Crap. I'm wasting time.
Antiquary.
I'm forced to sell my goods out here.
Okay. Let's play some Stardew. Yeah, we're we're announcing the Nook now has exclusive Fortnite skins. Patch!
I accidentally swallowed a bunch of Scrabble. Next trip to the bathroom could spell disaster.
Patch, thank you so much for 8 months. Frazwar. This guy.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Patch, thank you so much for 8 months. Fraz, thank you so much for 14 months. Congrats on the move. I was lurking on the stream yesterday. It looked good. 35 minutes to game. I expected it to be longer, Mikey. Not gonna lie. Bishop, what's going on? Happy Wednesday. Beautiful sunny day tomorrow. I don't remember anything we were doing. FYI. What day is it? It's day 11. That's how far I made it. Raven Queen, what's going on? Plenty of beanbags, pillows, and blankets. Use a cozy corner to curl up in. Wow, Twiggy. Wow. Callie coming in with the raid. Thank you so much for the raid, Callie. How was your stream, man? Memento. God, can I start the stream at any point? The Nook Nook Cafe? I mean, it sounds good.
Good morning.
Good morning, Memento. Thank you so much for 9 months. Thank you so much for the tier 3. Good God. Thank you so much. Very bitey. No stream. Try again later. Yeah.
A generous bestowal.
Patch. Morning
Start
streams
the
are back,
stream?
Kelly Bud. Yeah.
No.
So for those who are just coming in, 8 a.m. starts now. From now until as long as it keeps working. The weekly schedule will be posted in Discord and on my Twitter. It's going to be different days every week, between 2 and 4 days, depending on what Wifeboat's shifts are. So I'll only be streaming on days that she's off. It just makes things a lot easier. So then we'll be doing 8 a.m. Eastern time streams for the foreseeable future. So things like Flex Friday are going to be suspended until we get back to a normal weekly schedule, hopefully in the fall. The schedule is absolutely wrong. I should turn that command off. Because there's no way. I could barely update it when my schedule changed every month, let alone every day. Or every week. Why am I hiding from Wifeboat on her days off? Extra luck day. Welcome to Living Off the Land. Woes from crows. Sounds like you need a scarecrow. Placing a scarecrow on your farm deters crows from a pretty good distance. Make sure you protect your valuable crops. One more thing. You need a bigger backpack to hold all your stuff. Check the local general store. Alright. I remember nothing. We have some crops. Dear Tug, how are you doing, sweetie? I've missed you so much since you left. I hope the farming life is everything you hoped for. Love, Mom. P.S. I sent your favorite cookies. Yes. I lost my favorite axe. If you find it, please return it ASAP. I'm having a tough time without it. There's 250 gold in it for whoever finds the thing. Robin. Alright, we can get Robin's axe. Hi, Penny. You want to come in? Around. Alright, that's water. It'll be on Twitter, Discord, and on Twitch. On the schedule panel. Beach Farm! The timing of the in-game dog barking, yeah. Also on my Tumblr and my OnlyFans, Mikey. What were we doing? Hey, my fishing is the highest skill. I have 1 heart with Linus and no hearts with anybody else. Okay, so this all seems familiar. It's gonna be on my MySpace, yeah. We are, Fraz. Yeah, family-friendly tag is back on. Not gonna keep as tight a grip on chat as I did in the past. But I will be... My content will be family-friendly. Fishing as my highest skill. No one is surprised. I have a fishing pole. We have some quests. And this is okay. This is my biggest problem with Stardew, is if you don't play Stardew for a couple weeks, you can never remember what you were doing. Jube, what's going on? We should probably go talk to people. How much? I have 4,800 gold. Boys. Thank you so much for 5 months. Welcome back. Thank you. Boom, boom. Jube, I hope you've been well too. I hope everybody had a good New Year. I hope you had good holidays. I'm so out of sync and out of order. The memes on Twitter are gold right now. Hey, boys, good to see you again. Yeah, we're gonna be doing 8 a.m. streams for a while now, so... The holidays were reasonable. Nice. First dad mode of the year. Give us some 2021 advice. Alright, listen. 2021 is gonna be a better year. But it's not gonna be a better year right away. You gotta make it better. Bit by bit. Slowly. But surely. It will get better. Just give it time. Memes! Makes studying nicer again. I'm glad. But it's only 7:30. Listen, Callie. Okay. Played a bunch of DRG with your bro and cousin. Nice. I haven't had a chance to play much Deep Rock. I got roped into. We did a community night where we played some Overwatch, and I've been playing a lot of Overwatch actually. Kinda got sucked back into it. You picked up Phasmo. Noise. Hi, Penny. We're very lucky to have a library in such a small town. Do you like cookies? Thank you. This looks special. I'm going with that's a yes. Liked. Boom, 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 boom. You've been playing a distressing amount of Conan Exiles? I haven't gotten into Conan. Back for a while, then you're going to finish Season 2 of The Good Place. I haven't started The Good Place yet. I've heard good things. Relicner, how'd it go? She loves melon and poppy. Okay.
A generous bestowal.
I can always tell, just by looking, when someone is lying. I can also tell when they're standing. It's not a morning tug stream without at least one of these.
Pat, you're terrible. Thank you for the bits. Oh, I got a new book for Christmas, Patch. I blame you. My kids got it for me. We started it blasting. We only got a couple episodes in. They bounce around a lot between shows. But we did see the first one or two. What is this? Lucky Lunch? Oh, I don't want to give that as a gift. I haven't gotten one yet. Twiggy. Alright, let's go see Robin and give her her axe. It is sad, isn't it? Super sad. Okay. We have enough to build a chicken coop. I don't know what I've done yet, so. You finished watching it in December, nice. There's a bunch. I want to start watching Avatar with them. WandaVision's next week, that's right. Hi, Linus. Have a gift. You're welcome, buddy. WandaVision should be fun. Yeah, it's next week. It kind of snuck up. I wonder if there's any quests. I want to try and get one of the reasons that I wanted to replay Stardew before 1.5 hit is to like work on the relationships with people. Because I've never really done that. I haven't seen, aside from Shane, I haven't really seen a lot of the heart events. Boom, boom. Alice, what's going on? Not missing much, they're mostly awful people. It's fair. 25 copper ore. Sure. Might be able to do that. Hang on, let me pop in to see Pierre. Hi, Pierre. Those I'll keep for food. The people of Portia are way better. I think your bias is showing, Flamingo. Who needs a dead robot when we have a new Captain America? Cool. Let's go to the mines and see if we can get ore for Clint. We have 2 days, so. How's the farm business going? It's parsnip season, isn't it? Liked Portia a lot more than Stardew. Stardew simply doesn't click with you. I prefer Stardew. I also haven't gotten super deep into Portia. Overall. So that could impact it. I like the crafting in Portia is really fun. There's no ore here. Alright. There's one. Have a good meeting, Patch. I don't know. I don't know if in Portia you can customize your home area a little more. Basically, it just gets crowded with crafting stuff. which is fine. I mean, the other thing I've been playing a lot of since the last time I streamed is Satisfactory. Discovered that it's quite a fun idle game if you spend like 10 minutes setting up a production line and then just leave it running for a couple hours. It works really well in that aspect because then you have a ton of materials built up to be able to do the next thing. So I've basically, for the last 2 weeks, I've basically just had Satisfactory running in the background for most of it. No, it's not a mod. In the options, it also depends on your resolution. So I'm running at 1440. That's one of the things. And then there's a zoom level option. So I'm down at 75%, which I like because it lets me see more, but it is dependent on the resolution of your monitor. So the higher resolution your monitor, the further you'll be able to pull back. And then you can also adjust to the UI scale, which is new in 1.5. Before, the UI would get very small, but now you can bump it back up a little bit. Oh, really? I don't know. That's, this is the way I always play it. Like, if I play it on the Switch, it always feels like I'm right on top of the character. There's some super fun new items to build in 1.5. Okay, I'm excited for that. Oh, I'm gonna do the community center Zelda. I did the randomized community center stuff, which I don't think is super randomized. But it does change a couple things. I think we already started doing bundles. Have fun blasting. Thank you so much for the lurk. Yeah, no, it's pretty similar. I'm not gonna rush the community center. I'm not super concerned with that. That's one of the things that I wanted to avoid this run. You got some bad ones? I haven't seen... I don't remember. We'll have to look at them. Actually, I can... Oh no, I can't yet. Have we not? Oh, that's right. I kept missing the timing for having the meeting with the mayor about the community center. That's right. Forgot about that. Because it's between... It has to be a sunny day before 1 or something. And you have to enter it from the bus stop. You have to enter town from the bus stop at that time in order to trigger the event. And I just hadn't been doing that. Briere, what's going on? I'm out of energy. Okay, there's ore here. I'll have my field snack. You got one that exclusively required pond stuff. One that required 500 sap. One that needed an iridium bar. Another one needed 1 iridium ore. 1 battery and 5 refined quartz. Jeez. That's brutal. Oh. Penny is doing very well. She was she came to visit a little earlier. Hey! Okay, that's all the ore we need. I'm gonna get out of here because it's late. Casual Earl, how's it going? Great to see you again. It's going pretty well, bud. Great to see you. I hope you've been well. You had one that was 100 wheat flour. 10 milk, 10 eggs. Jeez. Oh. Sounds like those raccoons are back again. Filthy varmints. You're on spring year 2 and still stuck on the rabbit's foot and truffle, though? Ah, you turned up at the right moment, son. Could you do an old man a favor? Could you go around the corner and scare off those raccoons for me? They've been causing a real mess. Thanks. Make sure to give them a good scare so they never come back. Yeah, she's a pistol. She's a handful, Earl. It was me. I'm sorry. Finnan, what's going on? I find a lot of hot, fresh food in these cans. Stuff that will go to waste if I don't take it. Do you think there's something wrong with what I'm doing? Thanks. I knew you were an open-minded person. I feel good about what I'm doing. I'm not harming anyone. Honestly, if you've seen him recently, RT, if he dyed his beard white... You can go home, I promise. I won't rummage in George's can anymore. You can tell him you scared off the raccoons for good. Honestly, yeah, it's a good look, Neems. It is a good look for him. Wait. I know what you were doing, Linus. If you need food, just ask. I don't want anyone in Pelican Town to go hungry. Here, I've got a basket of zucchini fritters for you. Just make sure to dip them in my spicy marinara. Go on, take it. Wait for his voice to break. Are there pelicans in this game? Maybe. I'm not sure, Jude. Pretty mad at the devs due to the fact that you could not romance Gus. He's just a big teddy bear with a great mustache. What are we dipping in spicy marinara? You, script. You. Happy Wednesday, buddy. Be in the village by 12 tomorrow. Yes. Thank you, Rogue. Do I have anything to sell? Not really. Okay. That goes in there, that goes in there. Okay. I don't remember anything that we were doing. That's a lot of marinara, it is. Okay. We gotta make sure we go to town. And the traveling cart. Yes. We had an okay holiday script. Welcome to Kozu 5. It's gonna be clear and sunny tomorrow. Perfect weather for the Egg Festival. Okay. Neutral spirits today. Tomorrow we're holding the Egg Festival, yes. And I will whoop in the egg hunt. Yep, up. Oop. I have to go to town, but it's after a certain time, right? I like it so far. I need to clear down here. We need to upgrade our tools so we can clear out here. Because I'm only planting crops. Other than the initial crops, I'm only planting crops over here. That's one of the things I like about the beach, is it makes my desire to not actually do a bunch of farming come true. Between 8 a.m. and 1 p.m. Sprinklers do work. They should work down in that dirt, Alice. That's like the one spot that they'll work. Because they don't work on the sand. I did see there's already a mod to make sprinklers work on the sand, which I think just play a different farm then. But it bothers me. I can't leave the clutter. It bothers me a bunch. There we go. Oh, hi there. What an eyesore. By the way, so my kids started a new farm in Stardew, and my son started a new one, and he went to Jojamart and he talked to Morris, and Morris was like, hey, if you buy this membership, and then he bought the membership, and then he realized he could just pay money to complete all the bundles instead of having to do stuff. So he is inadvertently doing a Joja run. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. I'm like, yeah, but then it gets rid of the community center. He's like, yeah, they put a warehouse there. It's fine. I'm like, okay. 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 This is the Pelican Town Community Center, or what's left of it anyway. I mean, he is a ginger, so... See what's going on. It used to be the pride and joy of the town, always bustling with activity. New kids up for adoption, yeah. Now just look at it. It's shameful. It's going well, see? How have you been? These days, the young folk would rather sit in front of the TV than engage with the community. Do any of the kids in Stardew Valley... Are they ever sitting in front of the TV except for, like... Doesn't Maru or somebody play video games? But that's it? Like, I never see them sitting in front of the TV. It's just George. But listen to me, I sound like an old fool. Literally no one, right? You did a Joja run deliberately? Abigail does, but yeah, I've never seen anyone, right? Yeah, Abigail plays video games, right? Isn't there a... I seem to remember seeing a hard event with her in video games. Joja Corporation has been hounding me to sell them the land so they can turn it into a warehouse. Pelican Town could use the money, but there's something stopping me from selling it. I guess old-timers like me get attached to relics of the past. Oh well. If anyone else buys a Joja Co. membership, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it. Journey of the Prairie King. Yeah. It's fair, Alice. Here, let's go inside. What's this? I guess Vincent and Jazz must have been playing in here. This place is even more dilapidated than I remember. What? What's the matter? Are you ill? You saw something? I wouldn't be surprised if this place was full of rats. Yeah, I'm interested to see too, Ralph. You're worrying me, Tug. Look, I think I'm gonna head home. I need some lunch. Hey, I'll keep this place unlocked from now on. Maybe you can help catch that rat if you have some extra time. A few red-headed sorcerers. A few. I poked through the notes. I know there's a bunch of new stuff fishing-wise, which I'm excited for. You should do a farm with random bundles. You're still figuring out the new endgame stuff from an old save. Yeah. I've never really gotten to endgame, period. So. River, how's it going? Yeah, no problem. Great to see you. Welcome in. Never have to apologize. Always happy when you can come by when you can. Alright, let's go see Clint and turn in the ore. Boom, 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 boom. I got trash. You had a file that was approaching completion at the end of 2020, then 1.5 happened, yeah. How am I feeling with the scheduling I'll have? It's nice. I'm a morning person, so nights was a struggle for me. So I'm happy to be doing it in the mornings. I also like consistency, so different days every week is going to bother me a bit, but it'll be better. Hopefully this will be sustainable, because everything else that I've tried has been really forcing the matter, whereas this will be a little easier and more sustainable, hopefully. Watch the VOD for the quiz later. It seems these ores don't have any rare gems hidden inside. That's okay. Here's your ores back, and your payment as promised. Why would the ore have rare gems? I don't remember ever... There are no mornings, it's just not a thing. LaFay, please. What's your favorite consistency? You like stiff, but a little squishy? I'm gonna let that one lay. Oh no, Mom's making lentil soup tonight. You're waiting impatiently? Yeah. I'm very excited too. We got a long way to go to get there. It's weird that I'm starting just as you start work now. Well, now you have something to look forward to for your workday. I don't know you. I like Jazz. She's a funny child. Of course the ore doesn't have gems. He's the worst blacksmith ever. Psych! What's going on, buddy? The fresh air of this valley is good for the body and mind. Thank you, Elliot. I don't have anything to gift. Right. We need 300 wood for this? Yeah. How many blacksmiths have I known, in fairness? 2, actually. Let's poke in and see. Should I save these until I figure out what the bundles are gonna be? Two, but I used to run a team of iron workers, so it's a little... Oh, fish tanks! What? A fisher bed? Ooh! Yeah, Alice. Well, where I live, yes. But I'm basically an hour from New York City and an hour from Philadelphia. Yeah, I'm gonna get the fiberglass rod. Oh, fish tanks, though. Now I have something to do with my legendary fish. Yeah, I already moved my bed, so... Can we go... If you really want to get the fish biting, make sure to put some bait on your hook. It's locked. Leads up to a little sleeping cubby. It's off limits. Okay. A quick stroll outdoors always invigorates me. Alright, we have the new rod. Grab a couple fish real quick. You're already on year 2 on your beach farm? Nice. I like that they added different sounds for fishing. However, they're very quiet. And that doesn't do well for me. I tried to do a different one, and it just didn't work. Coral, what's going on? Listen. Listen. I just got a new rod, I have to try it out. Since you installed the mod to skip the mini game, you fish so much and you're so rich. Yeah, they're nice sounds, Alice. They just don't... They aren't loud enough. Maxi!
Here's to being a sub for over a year. Lurking while repair work is being done to the HVAC ducts. So many thoughts, so little time.
Maxi, thank you so much for 10 months on this account. Thank you so much for tier 2. I appreciate you. I cannot believe that they hung that crap off of your HVAC. That's ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. I hope you're well. I hope you had a good New Year. Stay down. Didn't have any fun fishing until that mod. You guys are the worst. Fishing is so much... This is honestly like one of the best fishing minigames in any game. It's so good. Because it rewards getting good at it. Have a good lurk, Psych. Thank you so much for hanging out. Is it better than Junimo Kart? Yes, Jersey. Everything is better than Junimo Kart. I love the fishing in this game. It's relaxing. Yeah, Alice, I turned on that splashing one for like 5 minutes. It was just, it's too subtle for me to be able to stream and try and read chat at the same time. Ooh, fossil. Brexit is better than Junimo Kart. Fair. Have I beaten Junimo Kart? Have I played Junimo Kart? The answer to both of those questions is no. If you dig in the dirt, you can find some interesting things. One time I found a really old piece of pottery. I brought it to Gunther and he said it was over 1,000 years old. I don't have anything to gift. I gotta start buying stuff at the saloon to gift. You'd have to be pretty insane to beat Junimo Kart, right? Talk about no life. Imagine being good at Junimo Kart. Hi, Sebastian. I'm not too big on festivals. Lots of commotion, too much social interaction. More stress than fun, if you ask me. Oh, that's right, that's tomorrow. Hey, what's up, farmer guy? Oh, I almost forgot. It's my day for doing push-ups. Thanks, champ. Most people are okay with bread, right? A super meal. Whoa. 40 max energy and +1 to speed. Alright. Grab 5 pieces of bread. Gift that to people. Hi, Pam. Business has been really good tonight. I'm pleased. Ah, spring, the season of pastels. I actually prefer jewel tones myself. Oh, excuse me, I was mumbling about fashion again, wasn't I? Having a dig at someone? No. Oi, Gus, give me another pint of your strongest. Always eloquent, Pam. It's simpler to be friends with the trees. They don't have much to say. Are you referring to me? Oh! I thought pretty much everybody enjoyed bread. Apparently not. Well, that's... yeah, okay. If you could have a meal daily that increased one of your stats IRL, what would it be? Endurance. Good evening. It's nice to see you socializing with the townsfolk. It's good to stop by once in a while and see what the latest news is. Mayor, you're blocking me in here. I've been working hard all week. I deserve a little relaxation on a Friday night. You've met my son Sebastian, right? He lives downstairs. He's a little shy, but I'm sure he'll warm up to you if you're nice to him. I do, yeah. That's new in 1.5, right? Robin has a hot temper. It's better to stay on her good side. Don't tell her I said that. She's standing right next to you, you idiot. Hi, Willie. Handling salty fish all day really makes me thirsty. Do you like bread, Willie? A gift? Thanks. Not a favorite. Just normal.
A generous feast.
Rupture.
Roses are dead, violets are dead. Turns out I'm terrible at gardening.
Rupture, thank you so much for the bits. Ooh, let's go this way. We can hit the traveling merchants. We already talked to you. Traveling merchant. Okay. Relk, you should play them on easy. Honestly, on the easy setting, they're really enjoyable, and you get to engross yourself in the story. I think a lot of people put too much, they put too much pressure on themselves to play a game at harder difficulties when it doesn't matter. Just have fun with the game. Just play it on whatever difficulty you want. Like, if you want to play it on easy, just play it on easy. Shadow Jackson, good to see you. Thank you so much for the biddies. Just button mash on those easy modes? Yeah. Fairy seeds. It's fall. Melon. See, I don't know if... I'm going to grab the cactus. I don't know if cactus is going to be a thing. Because we randomized the stuff. The stories are great, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Alice. People who gatekeep game difficulty, just stop. Don't base your value on how difficult you play things. It has no impact. We got a little energy. Let's chop some trees. Oop. Gotta upgrade. Have I upgraded anything yet? No, right? Only to friends and only in jest. Yeah. That's different. Let's put some stuff away so I can actually pick things up. Keep that for when we get a recycler. Alright, so the egg festival is tomorrow, which means we should get the letter from the wizard tomorrow too, right? Mads Hatter, good to see you. Simply like to be OP in some games, not totally, but at least enough to mash down mobs and not spend an hour on one boss. Yeah, absolutely, Takala. Being able to just enjoy a game for the entertainment value, right? Holidays were pretty good, Mads, and Penny she is a handful, but she's doing well. Thank you for asking. Let's put that away. Sell the fish. Play most games on normal and unmodded, especially with single player games. Just play however you want. Yeah, 100%. Games are inherently about entertainment, so play them however you find entertainment with them. What does it matter otherwise? Alright, 400 gold. Not bad for like 10 minutes of fishing. Extreme House Fan! Thank you so much for 7 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing well. Beautiful sunny day tomorrow. We have the Egg Festival today. And it's a bad luck day. Great. It's always funny when someone tells you how mad they get at a game. Like, just turn down the difficulty or something, right? Almost a Twitch baby, yeah. My sources tell me you've been poking around inside the old community center. Why don't you pay me a visit? My chambers are west of the Forest Lake in the Stone Tower. I may have information concerning your rat problem. Can we get that done before the Egg Festival, or will I miss out on the Egg Festival? That is the question. Should be able to do both, right? Still not giving up hardcore in Subnautica? Yeah, but... So, Chew, that's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. You've also played through the game before, so now you're replaying it on a more challenging difficulty. And you're not going around telling people that that's the only way you should play that game. That's the thing. That's where the trouble starts. Had a couple games bother you even on low difficulty, but you kept playing because you wanted to know what happens with the story? Yeah. Hardcore Subnautica is... there's a permadeath mode, Alice. Which is a risky thing given some of the funky bugs in Subnautica. It's locked. Does it open at 8? It's called Level Health, Jimbles. I don't think he's here today. Oh, why? Yeah. What difficulty are you playing on? The fun one. You love the beginning of the game, so restarting doesn't bother you. And it's getting you kind of interested in speedrunning. A Subnautica speedrun would be interesting. What's the record time for a Subnautica speedrun? Replace him, how's it going? The Egg Festival has begun. We might be able to go see the wizard after the Egg Festival. Doesn't open till 10. Okay. Have no clue. Mork did some speedrunning, somewhere between 4 and 6 hours. That seems too long. Our hens have been working overtime to prepare for this festival. They deserve the best tonight. Bowls full of sweet yellow corn. Oh, I forgot about strawberries. Just gonna do 9 strawberry seeds. A decorative pitchfork. This is new. A colorful set. New stuff. How could you forget about strawberry? The wizard has hours, right? Depends on blueprint RNG. Oh, that's fair. Calling cave, right? Lots of new house decor items, and a lot more can be placed on the farm, not just inside the house. The decorative pitchfork would be nice, like, on the porch. Alright, let's... Mr. Mayor. Oh, hi, cave. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Let's go. All right. Out of the way, kids. Mikey, no naps. Calm down now, kiddos. You're gonna need all your energy if you hope to find the most eggs and take home the exclusive prize. Damn it, Jim. I forget every time. Is everyone ready? I was until a moment ago. Let the egg hunt begin. You had a stressful night last night? I was lurking, Mikey. Mikey, the last time I streamed Darkest Dungeon, I forgot torches 3 consecutive missions. Cassidy, good to see you. Happy Wednesday. So, your 1 mission of forgetting torches, please. Josh Areno, what's going on, buddy? Go! Go, 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 go. Me forgetting torches is made sure you never forget torches, right? What? Jimbles! Thank you for gifting Jim a sub. Oh, crap. I generally get to the pickup truck. Back to you, Jim. Thank you so much, Jimbles. I appreciate it, buddy. I only got 10. I think that's enough. Boom. LaFay, thank you so much for gifting Bumblebeanie a sub. Cassidy, welcome back. Enjoy your emotes. LaFay, thank you so much. That's it for the Egg Festival, everyone. You've been stuck? What? Are you stuck on a boss, Jimbles? What boss are you stuck on? Pizza? Oh, Sen's Fortress is, it's a pain. I don't fault you there. You know what's funny is the boss of Sen's Fortress is easier than the fortress itself. That one took me a little while. Oops. Alright, strawberries going. To bed. Oh, thank you, Cassidy. I'm not super enamored with it. I seem to be getting... I've been cutting my own hair for a year now. Jeez. Dark Souls 1 levels were designed to annoy? Yes. Yes, they were. And I feel like I'm getting worse and worse at it. Sen's Fortress is really easy. Just don't hit any of the traps. Pro tips. Pro tips. Josh is guilty of making fun of you? What? That doesn't sound like him at all. Welcome to Kozu 5. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. It's a good luck day. Greetings, it is I, Queen of the Sauce. Coleslaw. Envisioning bland mounds of limp cabbage? You're not alone. But a great coleslaw can be so much more. Make sure you have juicy, fresh cabbage for this one. Toss with a little vinegar and some mayo, and you're all set. Ah, that's crisp. gonna have to upgrade the watering can. It's something I almost never do. Just run through sends and don't fight anything? Yes. Okay. Wizards opens at 10. Let's do some more clearing. Run through without any glory? You're a killing machine? The evidence says otherwise, Jimbles. Just saying. There's 8 hours of tape that says otherwise. Don't listen to me. A killing machine who hasn't gotten past a bridge after the bonfire for 4 hours. If Jimbles was a Dalek, he would be terrifying. Yeah. That's fair. I haven't gotten to hear any of the new music. There's 9 new tracks, right? Fawn, how's it going? Good morning to you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a happy new year. The game can make you salty. I never had that issue with the... That's not true. The only time I got salty in Dark Souls was Dark Souls 1. And I won't spoil it for Jimbles, but the one boss really got to me, because it's a dumb boss. Okay. What I want to do is... Never heard of anyone being peppery? Yeah. Hey, Mikey, you know who's easy? Anyway. Boom. Two, three. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Once those grow in, I'll put tappers on them, and then we'll have one of each type of tapper. You're super easy for one person in particular, right? Ew, it smells. Why is it locked? I want to explore the sewers. Stupid kids. Thank you for the lurk, Jimbles. Enjoy your class. You're going to be judging my every move? Professor Gunther, the man who runs the museum? Why do you think he has it? I saw a big rusty old key fall out of his pocket one time. A creepy sewer door like this has got to be a match for that big rusty key. Your professional dimension opener? There's something moving around in there. Whoa. Okay. Off to see the wizard. Oh, and the traveling merchant. Hi there. Speed grow, chocolate cake, iridium. That might be worth buying. Crystal fruit, baked fish, wood friend, modern end table. I'm gonna buy the one iridium ore. Absolutely, party. Welcome to the stream. Jim? What do you think you're doing? Venom, what's going on, Jim? Thank you so much for gifting 2 subs to the community. Piney, welcome back. Doc, welcome back. Thank you so much, Jim. Ah, come in. Venom, how's it going? Happy New Year. I am Rasmodius, seeker of the arcane truths, mediary between the physical and ethereal, master of the 7 elementals, keeper of the sacred... You get the point. And you, the one whose arrival I have long foreseen. No, party? I don't know why all the questions, though. Is that how you come into every stream? I'd like to show you something. And you banned. Thanks for coming by. Okay. This game's been really popular lately. Seems like everyone's playing it. Yeah, Venom, right before Christmas, 1.5 came out. So big update with a whole bunch of new endgame stuff, a brand new farm that you can play, a whole bunch of other stuff. So try to be nice. Yeah. Behold! It's an apple that wiggles. Someday I need to get back into Stardew. It's a really great game to call. You've seen one before, haven't you? They call themselves the Junimos, mysterious spirits. These ones, for some reason, they refuse to speak with me. I can't wait for you to play it, Mikey. I'm not sure why they've moved in the community center, but you have no reason to fear them. You found a golden scroll written in an unknown language. Most interesting. Yeah, and literally not worth your time. Literally not worth a moment of your mental capacity. Cassidy. So. Aminara, good to see you again. How you been? You even own RimWorld now. Oh, Mikey. Oh, Mikey. Stay here. I'm gonna see for myself. I'll return shortly. Mikey is going to give the RimWorld community a stroke. I found the note. The language is obscure, but I was able to decipher it. We, the Junimo, are happy to aid you. In return, we ask for gifts of the valley. If you are one with this forest, then you will see the true nature of this scroll. No one will be safe? Yeah. I can't wait for that. One with the forest. What do they mean? Definitely not be putting your name in for Mikey's RimWorld one. Aha! Come here. How many times can I say sorry? My cauldron is bubbling with ingredients from the forest. Baby fern, moss grub, caramel top toadstool. Can you smell it? Here, drink up. Let the essence of the forest permeate your body. I'm doing well, Amanara. I hope you had a happy new year. Oh, right, we get a lot of energy from that. Nice. Technically, we need a corpse. Before you took a deadly hit to the neck and Twiggy blamed you for having a vulnerable neck, I mean, that is on you. Bings! Happy Wednesday. I hope you're well. Saw my acceptance for the ginger clothes. That was so much fun. You've gained the power of forest magic. Now you can decipher the true meaning of the Junimo scrolls. That was a good time. Red did so much fun stuff like that. There we go. You hope Forest Magic does more in this update? I know the bulk of the update is after you complete the community center, right? 5 minutes trying to figure out why a sound alert isn't working, only to realize that the tab is muted. Been there, done that. LeFay! Thank you so much for gifting Bings a sub. Bings, welcome back. Maybe I should add this red guy to my stream team? No. No. I don't think I will. We do have enough wood to complete the bridge on the beach. Oh, that's right. I got ancient seeds already. I forgot about that. What season do ancient seeds grow? I don't want to grow them now. I'll wait till we get the greenhouse, I think. We can see the bundles. Oh, right. I need to do spring foraging. That's all the same. Okay, so all the foraging bundles are the same. And construction's the same. Okay, I have one piece of hardwood. So let's grab that, and that, and that. You had a bundle for growing one rare or ancient seed. Huh. Interesting. Oh, thank you, Amanara. I'm hoping to... So, I'm going to be ordering some more soon. Probably this week. Because I want to get one where I'm wearing, like, a farmer's hat. And then get different copies of it where I'm wearing, like, a construction hat, a astronaut hat, and stuff so that I can swap it out depending on what game we're doing. I think that would be a lot of fun. Oh, Takala, have a great day. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate that, River. Boom, 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 boom. Hi, Caroline. Today I'm just going to relax and think positively. Do you ever take a day off? No. Feels a birthday man emote of Clyde for his birthday in March? That'll be great. That'd be a lot of fun, Mikey. That... spring. That and that. Construction. And that. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Hi, Haley. Do you like bread? My sister is so weird. Sometimes I wonder if we're actually related. For my birthday? Thanks! Oh, it's her birthday. I totally knew that. 100% knew it was Haley's birthday. And definitely planned on giving her bread for her birthday. Here's a baguette. Happy birthday. Excited to hang because you've caught up on work so things aren't frantic anymore. That's awesome. Glad to hear that. Is butter a carb? Bread makes you fat? If you didn't see, the cast did a reading of that scene, and Michael Cera's delivery of that line, even in the reading after all these years, was so good. Yeah, that's new with 1.5, Bishop. You can see if you've already talked to them. Like, they did that scene perfectly, and the entire cast was cracking up. Hey. What, you want to talk to me? I'm busy. Staring at an empty dog? And I don't know. Hello, the weather's interesting today, don't you think? Sorry. Hi, hey, you made another week of progress on the farm. It seems like things are going well for you. Honestly, if somebody gave me fresh bread on my birthday, I would be very happy. You still can't get one, Mikey? Hello, I hope your new farming life is planning out as you hoped. You saw 2001: A Space Odyssey for the first time? It's a crazy movie, yes. Fresh bread is so good. I doubt that bread was fresh. I just bought it like a couple days ago. From a bar. I'm sure it's freshish. If you purchase a high-quality fishing rod, you'll be able to attach bait and tackle to the line. Bait causes fish to bite faster. Tackle can make your job a lot easier when reeling fish in. There's all kinds of tackle with different perks. They're usually a little flimsy, so don't be surprised if it breaks after a while. You own the unused score for 2001 on vinyl? That's not surprising. The bread was once fresh. Yes. You ever go to a bar and get a slice of bread? If you thought the pretzels were stale. Bring me fresh rye sourdough bread? Finnan. If you want me to make out with you, that's what you get me for my birthday. Stanley Kubrick didn't like it, so he fired the composer? Jeez. Whoop. Josh, you don't need bread. What? The heck?
So I just remember I meant to do this around the holidays. I know how much you love compliments, so I'll keep it super short. Thanks so much for creating such a great community and place that so many of us could go to during a weird year. Here's to 2021.
LaFay and Memento, thank you so much for the tip. Good Lord. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for being a part of the community. I have nothing to do with my community. It's all you. It's every single one of you. Thank you so much. Jeez. You order and serve alcohol at the outdoor sidewalk seating in New York, and they have to sell food, so the bars here have been looping $1 cheese sandwiches in with your beers. Yeah. I've seen a bunch of that fall, and it's pretty hilarious. Fari. Happy Wednesday, buddy. I hope you're well. Community is named Community because it's the people, but the one leading it has a big role too. I think it's more my community exists in spite of me. is how I see it. Mikey, why? Why though? A new record. Okay. Let's head home. Doo-doo. Yeah, Relk. It's Twiggy and myself started the team almost a year ago. January 20th of last year. We're going to have, if you weren't here at the beginning, Twiggy and I are going to do a special stream on January 20th, Wednesday, January 20th. She and I are going to do a stream together. We're going to talk about the team. We're going to put out on the team Twitter later today a questionnaire. So if you have any questions to ask us about the team, about streaming and whatnot, we will... My inventory's full. Oh, crap. We'll answer them for you. We have, we'll have some, at least one surprise for everybody. You don't have to make me, Fari. For you. Anytime. Have I turned these in? That I turned in, that I turned in, that I turned in. What am I missing from forage? Oh, horseradish. I haven't gotten a horseradish. Blocked for PTO at work for a mandatory training? Oh. Yeah, that's the surprise. Co-Carnage is joining the Nook. God, could you imagine? Could you imagine? You weren't supposed to know. Yeah. That's the big secret. A massive popular streamer is joining the Nook. That's why Dan's Gaming raided Twiggy yesterday. Ooh! Okay, now we can make tappers. Great. Because we got those trees growing that I want to put tappers on. $855 gold. A tap-tap-taparoo. Beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Bad luck day. Welcome to Living Off the Land. It's salmonberry season all across the countryside. Bushes are teeming with juicy little berries, and they're free for the taking. Harvesting them is a great way to earn some extra cash. It's really, really not. Like, at all. A great way. At all. Hello, dear. I know you're just getting started as a gardener, so I wanted to give you a little tip. Most crops only grow in one season. When summer arrives, your spring crops will die out, so plan ahead. Thanks, Granny. I need to get copper going so that I can upgrade tools, which means I'll also need to grab a multiplayer cabin. Is beach worth a restart? That depends, Flamingo. Viable crop area, there's a tiny little spot, like 3 iridium sprinklers worth of land where you could have a sprinkler on it, because you can't put sprinklers on the sand. So it's a pretty interesting layout. I don't know that it's worth a restart. It's not that small. It's not that big. Maybe 4? I mean... Okay, so maybe 6 iridium sprinklers, but that's it. That's the area that you can irrigate. I'd say 8. I mean, sure. Maybe. It's probably roughly the same planting area as the greenhouse. Like inside the greenhouse, right? Shane loves the berries? Okay. Thank you, Mrs. Kimley. I'll keep that in mind. We need to find a horseradish. I also want to collect a bunch of salmon berries. Because they're really good to have for energy when you're fishing or going in the mines, particularly early game. Ash, good morning. Happy Wednesday. I hope you had a happy new year. Great to see you again. Oh, Shane and Pam? We're trying to do it with everybody, Fari. Haven't decided yet. We'll see what happens. Thank you for the lurk, Bishop. Let's get all these salmon berries. I mean, there's how many singles? 10 out of the villagers? Nice. Horseradish, that'll finish the spring foraging bundle. 10? Yeah, okay. And Krobus. Cat mouse. Thanks for the lurk, Fari. Enjoy your raid, buddy. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I want to... Salmonberry season's great for getting foraging up. Plus, by the end of salmonberry season, you end up having generally over 100 of them in your inventory. They're really not worth selling. You don't get much money for them at all. They're much better to have to top off energy for, like, if you spend the day fishing and whatnot. See, have good food. Thank you for the lyric. You can date them all at the same time, yes. This town is so small, it sucks. I have to drive like 20 miles to buy any decent clothes. That's why I usually just order online. What? Was she not talking to me and just happened to be having a conversation as I walked up? Do, do, do. Hi, Marnie. I love animals, Mr. Tug. If you treat yours well, I'm sure we'll become good friends. Better hold a rabbit's foot on you if you get 10 hearts with everyone. Hi. Oh, did you want something? You had to drive 60 miles to buy decent clothing? Jeez. Oh hey, taking a break from work? Maybe. An invasive crab species is living in the local mine. These creatures are known for disguising themselves as stones. Slay 3 of them. Sure. Trees. We can do that. Isn't there there's a special event if you date all 10 people, right? Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of the relationship stuff. Like, almost any of it. The only person that I've married in this game is Shane. And then immediately divorced. He goes, no, see, he's a slob. I can't have it, Artie. He's a slob. Not having it. His heart events are fantastic. They're really good. But then he just goes back to being a drunken slob. He's a wonderful romance option as long as you don't marry him, yeah. Mags! My goodness. I have standards.
I'm so happy you are back, Tug. Missed you.
Aw, Mags, thank you so much for 11 months. Thank you so much for tier 3. Good lord. I missed you too. I hope you had a happy new year. Whenever I'm struggling with a technical problem, I always take a walk. Thanks, Mara. I have standards? It's surprising how much a change of scenery can help. They're all pretty interesting, Artie. Like, they all have pretty distinct personalities. It's really well done. They're all worth getting to know, yeah. The little bits and pieces that I've seen of people that I haven't talked to have all been really interesting, and I'm looking forward to one of the reasons that I restarted and I'm doing this run is that I want to actually spend the time to get to know the people in town. Because I've never really done it. I've always focused on getting the community center done as fast as I can and making as much money as I can and kind of ignoring everything else. Okay. We should get the cave thing soon, right? Everything up to 10 hearts with everyone, but still working on seeing the 14 heart events. Portia has a better overall story, but Stardew has much better character stories. Harvey may or may not perform experiments on you when you pass out. I'm guessing he does. Harvey is secretly a serial killer. Okay, spring crops. I don't think we're going to get any of the Brewer's bundle. Oh, crap. Well. The Fish Farmer's bundle. Squid ink, aged roe, and roe. Okay. So we got the Brewer's bundle. I did randomize bundles. That's something that's new in 1.5. You can randomize your bundles. So this means we need to get a fish pond. So 15 roe and 15 aged roe. Okay, so we can just do the roe and not have to age it and get squid ink. Probably? That's going to be tough. That's a lot of roe. That's like... That's almost a year's worth of roe. That's a lot. Ruh-roh. Nice. Nice. Okay, riverfish. Master Fisher's bundle. I've never seen an octopus or a blobfish. Well, Devakir, have a great meeting. Thank you so much for hanging out. So Bing's in 1.5, you can randomize the bundles so that you don't, so it changes up the community center a little bit. So I did that. You love ponds? You visit one on a family friend's farm yearly? They have a boat for it? That's nice. Lava eel I can get. Scorpion carp, I'm guessing, is the desert. Octopus, I only need 2 of these. Okay. You got blobfish that you turned into blobfish masks and you put them on your kids. It is, Cassidy, yes. Yeah, so you're not necessarily guaranteed these. But, it does give you some random ones. Okay. That's gonna be tough. Octopus is early morning in the summer, right? Exclusively the trade ship that... oh, the night market or whatever? The submarine. Okay. Gotcha. That makes sense. That makes sense. Ishi, what's going on? What, oh, we gotta kill rock crabs for Demetrius. That's right. Maru helps me out in the lab sometimes. She's a good kid. It's late already. How long? I have a couple days for that, right? Okay. So we'll have to do that tomorrow. Let's finish foraging. Hi, Linus. The crisp air of the wilderness is all I care to know. I live out here by choice. This is a great gift. Thank you. So Linus, we've only given 1. We haven't given anything to Robin. We gave 1 to Haley. We haven't talked to Robin. I think she just came out. Hey, Robin. Ishi! Thank you so much for 11 months. Welcome back. I hope you've been well. Hope you had a happy new year. Yeah, Flamingo. Linus is one of my favorite characters in the game, honestly. He's just a good guy. Hey, I heard that Lewis showed you around the community center. It'd be great if you could fix that place up. It used to be a really nice building. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Forage. We should level up foraging. Probably. I'm excited about the new bundles. It's a nice change. It's a very nice change. It's a great idea to change the pace of the game from the same thing that you've done like a whole bunch of times. The new fish bundle is perfect, yeah, right? Well, plus the row bundle too is another one. Bum, 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 bum. Actually, I'm going to sell the spring seeds. I don't really want them. I'm certainly not going to plant them. Told Hubs that Linus likes everything and told him to watch and gave him seaweed, which I guess Linus does not like. That's hilarious. I gave him something one time that he really didn't like, and I don't remember what it was. I think it was something nice, too. I just had it, and I was like, oh, I'll give this to Linus. I like Linus. And he did not react well to that. The same minecart bundle that you did? We'll see. There's, you can get the seed now, too, right? For your run. I think that was one of the 1.5 updates. So that you can duplicate the RNG or share with friends. Josh, it's so relaxing. It's legit just like, it's super chill. Because there's so much going on. There's so much to do. But you don't have to do any of it. There's no real fail conditions. Like the quest that I took to kill the 3 things in the mines will time out if I don't complete it within a couple days. But there's no penalty. There's no pressure. I didn't know you could catch... Huh. Everything just comes up and repeats. Yeah. Yeah. Ishi has points to spare. 84 million of them or something. Yeah, 84 million. There you go. Yeah, she's been on top of the leaderboard for a long time. Jesus. Auto key, you're almost at 2,000 hours. That's ridiculous. Ooh, chest. No! Oh no, I messed up. Orca! I messed that up. Tisco, what's going on?
It's a tug of the bullet. Hecky pog hi dude.
Orca, thank you so much for 6 months. Enjoy your new badge. Welcome back. Happy New Year to you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, she's just throwing his money away. I'm doing well, Orca. It feels good to be streaming again. It's been too long. It's been too long. Played this game so much when you were depressed. It's chill, doesn't take a ton of brain power to focus on. It's relaxing, it's your favorite game, and it has saved you more times than you can count. That's awesome, Raven. Penny is doing very well, Ash. She made a guest appearance at the beginning of the stream. But she's doing well. She's getting so big. She'll be 3 months on the 9th. It's getting quite big. Growing up so fast. Yo. Alright. And I got an iridium. Interesting. Do I need... I have a ruby saved for when we get... Oh, actually, do we need that? Yeah, I need that for the crab pot lumble. I have a ruby saved, so I'm going to sell this one. Legacy, what's going on? That's... Happy Wednesday, Legacy. Hope you had a happy new year, bud. By the way, speaking of Legacy, there's Slay the Spire just announced they're going to do a Kickstarter in a couple weeks for a Slay the Spire board game, which seems like it could be really interesting. Apparently 1 to 4 players. Oh, really? I didn't see that, Legacy. That's cool. Hey, level 5 fishing. Always take Fisher. Trapper is dumb. Always take Fisher. Stay strong. Right. Yeah, Slay the Spire is great. If you've never played Slay the Spire on PC, I think it's also on Switch. It's a fantastic roguelite. It's really, really good. It's a card game. You get a random assortment of powers and cards. There's 4 different classes now. It's really, really good. Is the level 10 option from Trapper decent? I don't know, Mags. I don't know. Yeah, it's co-op between 1 and 4 players, which would be interesting. I was kind of hoping, Legacy, that they would do a 1v1 asymmetric one. Where one person played the tower. Or the spire. But, we'll see. We'll see. Good money. What did we get? Oh, wow! Those were worth a lot of money. Huh. Okay. I didn't realize those sold for so much. Nice. Welcome to Kozu 5. It's going to be clear and sunny all day. And it's a good luck day. Okay, we're going to go into the mines to get the, we got to kill the rock crab things. But before we do that, I'm going to take a quick break. It's been 2.5 hours, so I'm going to take a quick break, stretch my legs, go pee, and refill my coffee. I will be right back in 2 minutes. If you can, get up and get away from the screen for a minute. Walk around, stretch your legs, maybe do some jumping jacks or something. I don't know. But grab a snack. I will be right back in 2 minutes. See you soon. Before exiting the ship. That was, I wanted to see if there was an atmosphere on that planet, you know? Because that's something that you should check every now and then, you know? The atmospheric stability of the planet. The Mayor Lewis, runs a cult. Now this cult has trapped people in Stardew Valley and they can't get away. So, Mayor Lewis is under investigation for running a cult. Clint is an undercover cop who is in Stardew Valley to uncover and get evidence against Mayor Lewis. That's why, when you go to get work done from him, he doesn't actually do it. He ships it out. That's why it takes so long. That's why he can't smelt ore for you. That's why his hours are so short. That's why he's such a useless blacksmith. I want a fighter with a short skirt and a long pope hat. Looks like a dunce cap on my character for some reason. Look at that. Ooh. Careful. 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 Nope. 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 Nice quads. I know, right? Been working out, thanks. Okay. And demonetized. Well, good night, everybody. Or you could have a lot of games on the screen at the same time. And just go that way. Maybe we should stream like this more often, right? And then I could... What do you... Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, we agree. We agree on that point. I think it's... What are you talking about? This is totally fine. Super good. Hello, Mr. Demon Dude. Nope. Less fire would be good. Ooh, piece of candy. Oh no! Oh, no! Did he kill the mimic? I'm chaotic neutral. Thank you very much. It's, yo dog, I heard you like some RNG in your RNG. Alright. I have coffee. Let's dance. We got a letter. Dear neighbor, I hope you're feeling settled into your new home. I'm writing to let you know that Pierre's store is now selling fertilizers. Why don't you swing on by, see if you can afford a few dozen boxes or so. Weighted dice, please. My dog's name? Snetchley? What's wrong with Snetchley? It's a classic, elegant name. I don't see what the issue is, Zelda. It's just such a common name, I know. You don't need weighted dice if you have a GM screen and a poker face. Boom, boom, boom. Can you pet the pupper? Oh yeah, every day. Every day makes him happy. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that. That down there, that goes to the community center. Alright. We didn't level up foraging. We got all those... Ooh. Ooh, what the hell is that? Is that a loot box? Quality retaining soil. Sweet. Oh, is that one of the things that, like, washes up on the beach every now and then? Right. Right. Interesting. There's a few different kinds of boxes? Okay. We haven't gifted Linus twice this week, right? Hi, buddy. Have you come to ridicule me? No. This is a great gift, thank you. Why would I ridicule you? Jeez. Is he wearing a leaf suit? Yes. He is a hobo who digs through people's trash and lives by himself in a tent. George loves the leaks? Okay. Crab pot. Linus must be protected at all costs. We started a new farm, Bing, so I don't have the trash can hat. Yet. Got an iron bar, though. And a vegetable medley. Whoa. And some glasses. Hi, George. Huh. Looks like another gloomy day. This is my favorite thing. Thank you. You're welcome. Don't mind my husband, George. He isn't very friendly to strangers. Wow, that's a lot of energy. Holy crap. Save that. I just got it for the first time. Right before 1.5 came out, I started a new farm. Wow. That's a lot. Let's hope for some diamond RNG in the mine. Hey, if you need any materials or blueprints, my shop is the place you're looking for. Plus, your business supports the local economy. Hate that Alex has a huge room and they have a tiny room. Yeah, that's typical grandparents though, right? $540 hours? Yeah, I just got it for the first time. We started a new farm. I wanted to get back into Stardew, so we started a new farm, and then 1.5 hit, so restarted again. But day 5, I got a dinosaur egg and the trash can hat in the farm before this one. Stop hitting me. Stardew on the Switch? Yes, Artie. Yes. Wifeboat and the kids play it on the Switch. It plays really well on the Switch. Can recommend. It doesn't have 1.5 yet, but it should at some point soon. AC and Stardew, I mean, that's pretty much what happens here too, so. You do your AC stuff for the day, and then you pop over to Stardew. That's how it goes. An embarrassing amount of time in AC, yeah. You're getting the next Nook's Cranny upgrade, nice. I might have to let my daughter restart the island so that she can be the primary person on it. Because I feel bad being the primary person and not playing enough. 2 5s in a row? Well. No crab monsters yet. Also, we haven't found the ladder yet, right? You can't visit islands, you don't have Nintendo Online. It is a bit pricey, to be fair. Amethyst. I'll save that for a gift. Yeah, we had to get a family plan because of my kids, so... It's just a family plan just for us. It would have been smarter if I shared it with someone. Because it is not... It's surprisingly expensive. Ooh, a scroll. Sweet. I mean, it's a good luck day, so I should get drops. I'm not getting any of the crab guys that I need, though. I would love a glow ring as well. Oh, aren't the chests randomized, too? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I think I turned that on. I'm pretty sure I did. Because I got a... Oh, that's right. I got a really crappy dagger or something in the first chest, which is why I'm still using a wooden sword. There are times when I come down here and it's nothing but those crab guys. And then when you need one... Ooh! Ooh! Magnet ring! Yes, please. Where are you? There you are. Not the carving knife? No, it was... I forget what it was, but it was 1 to 3 damage. It was really bad. I do like that they changed the... he updated the dagger special attack, so it doesn't knock back until the final hit of the burst, which is a big quality of life improvement. It makes daggers actually usable. It wasn't, it was called something else, but it same stats as the carving knife. I don't remember. Yeah. It's, I still don't like daggers, but... Come on. Well, maybe I'll level up mining and combat. Oh, good! Oh, good. Let's do this. I did a little bit. Just leave and restart? Eh. Hey, Broom, what's going on? Good to see you again. It'll level up my combat. Combat's always the slowest to level. So. God, how many slime debuffs did I just get? All of them? I haven't gone very deep, Zelda. I don't know that I've gotten to level 10 on this one. I can't remember because I had just restarted the other one, and then 1.5 hit, and I don't know that I got down to 10 yet. No, I think I did. I think I had the elevator. I think I got to 15, maybe? I don't remember. It's been too long. Jeez. Okay. Morning, Rob. How's it going? I hope you're well. Yeah, I got down here before. It's late. Didn't get anything that we needed. So that's cool. That's fine. I didn't want anything anyway. We got lots of retaining soil. So, win? That counts, right? And we got a bunch of ore, even though I spent a bunch making cherry bombs. So I'll take it. We have a lot of... I should crack geodes tomorrow. The dwarf scroll we gotta bring. Quartz we've already turned in. Amethyst we gotta turn in. Ooh, iron bar. That. And that. And grab my tools. Okay. Almost slept through the night. She woke you up early, though. Yeah, level 2 combat. Nice. I'm sorry to hear that she had issues over the holidays. So it was rough with little ones. It's gonna rain all day tomorrow. Yes. Neutral spirits today. Okay. Which means I don't have to water, and we can fish all day tomorrow. How about that? How about that? Copper stuff is 2,000 gold? I'll probably get another one, Ms. Jimley. I want to turn it into the museum. Because there's a lot of stuff that's gated behind turning stuff into the museum. Oyster. Nice. I love that there's so much crab pot stuff washes up here. That's super helpful. Ooh. Coffee. Yes. This is my new favorite farm. Been able to start taking her for short walks to tire her out during the day. Nice. Tigers fan! Happy New Year, buddy.
A Tug stream again. Happy New Year, Tug.
Tigers fan, thank you so much for 5 months. Welcome back. I hope you had a happy New Year. Hope you had happy holidays. Great to see you again. Happy Wednesday. All the forage. I still have not leveled up foraging, which is a thing. Mikey, are you allowed in a Wawa if you don't like coffee? Curious. Don't think the salmon berries count for foraging? Seriously? You are, but you need a security escort? That's fair. %sure they do count. They do count for XP. Maybe not much, though. Ooh, garbage bread. The perfect gift. Oh, I forgot the geodes. Well. Zelda. That is unnecessary and out of context. Donate. You go there, you go over here. One reward, please. Melon seeds. Don't mind if I do. Hey, sorry in advance if I say anything rude. I didn't get much sleep last night. What do you want? Hey, how'd you know I was hungry? This looks delicious. You're welcome. I gave you coffee. I hope you understand the gravity of that gift, Abigail. Not a gift that is given lightly. Nerdin! Oh no.
Bad joke before MC Russell enters. My son asked me where does poo come from? I was a little uncomfortable but gave him an honest explanation. He looked a little perplexed, and stared at me in stunned silence for a few seconds and asked, Antigua?
Nerdin, thank you so much for 27 months. That's such a long time. Happy New Year. I hope you had a good Christmas. I hope you had a good New Year. Happy Wednesday. Thank you, thank you. What did you say? It's 12:10 p.m. already? My goodness. I still have tons of work to do. She's trying to clip through me. Hi, Pam. Abigail also eats amethysts. She says it looks delicious. Times have been tough lately. I got laid off from my job as a bus driver. If I got that job back, I could drive you to the Calico Desert. Do you like bread, Pam? Thanks, kid. Sop up some of the alcohol in your system. This is so nice of you, thanks. Alright, I have breaded the populace. Boom, boom, boom. Did they fix that? Still funny, though. You went back to bed, Mikey. Why? Why? Yeah, that's it for that, right? Do I have just the diamonds? I mean, I guess we could try to get deeper in the mines. Hi, Pennylicious. What you doing? Say hi. Doomies! Doomies! Amber, what's going on? Zoomies! Zoomies! Look at those crazy eyes! Gotta go! Gotta go! Gotta run! Gotta zoom! Oh. Jeez. Her back legs are just doing this. Came to say hi. Oh! You gotta run. You gotta run. Say hi. Say hi. Oh, you're too heavy. Say hi. Oh. This is Penny, yes. Oh. Alright, be good for mom, please. The fur baby. Won't be able to pick her up soon. I'll always be able to pick her up. It just gets harder and harder. Feel bad for her. Lifeboat had the second shot of the vaccine. So she's feeling it today. Link is small floof. Link's not very floofy, though. I don't know you well enough to trust you. Sorry. What? Oh, we've already gifted. Yeah, you can get a fever and stuff. So she is feeling that today. All right, let's try to get to 20. Nice. You did nothing wrong. Mikey, stop being mean to my mods. You still can't use Josh's emotes on mobile? That's hilarious. Didn't his prefix change, though? Mikey? Or no? You're still trying to do 0 salt, Mikey. That's why it doesn't work. You're, I don't know, 12 names behind? You guys, go easy on Mikey. You all know he can't read. Alright? You're probably clicking on it in recent, Mikey, and not in... Ooh, ooh, oh no, we don't have that quest anymore. Now we get one of these stupid things. I got a crab. Ooh. Nice. See, that worked, Mikey. Can you be a mod? No. We've been over this. You can't be trusted. No sharp objects, and that includes a mod sword. The crabs are still very bouncy. Yeah. They like to bounce around. They do take forever, yeah. You gotta kind of stand there and wait for them. What am I on? 18? We could definitely get to 20 today. Bum, 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 bum. Lots of copper. Really, Tigers fan? I was hoping no one would notice that I re-enabled that. And away we go. Oh, I'm gonna have to adjust my camera. Hang on. Hang on. It's cutting off my head. Well, gonna keep cutting off my head. There we go. Okay. I am now standing. I hope you're happy. Hang on. Hang on. I gotta adjust everything. Surprised Bufu didn't do it. He probably doesn't know it was added back in. Nuts. Nuts. Okay. You're thrilled? I'm glad. Stupid bees. Get off me, bee. Leave me be. Jackpot. Ooh, I have a small magnet ring already, right? So now I have a better magnet ring. I'll take it. You catch ghost fish in here. Do we? Do I have the bundle that takes the ghost fish anymore? Now that I think about it. Do I even have that bundle? Oh no, stonefish and ghost fish, right? Yeah, no. That got replaced by the Master Fisher's bundle. Imagine. I don't need the ghost fish. We could get a pond. That's right, they do stack, don't they? Forgot. What do the bundles even do? They unlock stuff, see. So, if you do all of the pantry, which is all of the crops and whatnot, you get the greenhouse gets rebuilt, which is awesome. And I probably should have done spring crops, but it's too late now. If you do all of the bundles in the crafts room, it repairs a bridge, which leads to the mines. all of the fish tank ones. It removes a glittering boulder, which is an interesting one. It doesn't give you any more progression, but then you can fix the bus to get to the desert. There's all kinds of stuff. You can fix the mine carts, which is these guys. So I could click on this and take it to the bus stop. It's like fast travel. There's one in town, one here at the mines, one at the bus stop. So you can bounce around a lot faster, which is nice. I keep forgetting I need to check the calendar for people's birthdays too. I haven't unlocked them yet. I'm curious to see what they're going to be, Relk. Very curious. We just need... I need a seashell. Let's see if there's one that's washed up here. And we can complete the crab bundle. That's a lot of retaining soil. Ever, what's going on? Good to see you again, buddy. I hope you're well. So see, the base bundles are always the same. And there's a Stardew challenge where you can complete the entire community center in the first year, which does take some RNG because of one particular item, the red cabbage, you can't technically get until year 2. But there's a traveling merchant that comes along, and sometimes she will sell a red cabbage seed, which will enable you to, if you go through the process right, complete it entirely in year 1. One of the things that they added in 1.5 is that you can randomize some of the bundles, which I got different bundles for some things, which is really interesting. It makes it a little fresh and a little more interesting overall. How you been, Ever? Happy New Year. Okay, we don't need the ghost fish. Do I want to keep the... Does anybody know what the loot table is for the ghost fish in a pond? I'm wondering if it's worth it. It's not going to be worth it for the row, but the vibes are chill as always, Ever. The ghost fish will never be worth it for the row. It's not valuable enough. So when you put a fish in a fish pond, you get roe, you get fish eggs, which you can age and sell, and it's based on the valuation of that fish is a percentage. The roe is a percentage, and then aging it doubles the cost, triples the cost. And then you also get a chance that they will drop something random from a table that is unique to each fish. Quartz and pale broth. Okay. Pins, what's going on? Yeah, they were alright, Ever. Do you need to know all this information? You won't remember it anyway, Mikey, please. It doesn't matter. It's only if you're trying to optimize and stuff. If you want to be a mod, you need to know it. Zelda's right. Thank you for the lurk, LaFay. Alright, it's raining today, so we're gonna fish. Tomorrow, light breeze. It is a good luck day. Oh, we're definitely gonna fish. Welcome to living off the land. Refreshing rain, a farmer's best friend. When it rains, you don't have to water your crops. Use this to your advantage. Okay. I'm gonna go to the mountain lake so we can drop off the crab. We'll drop off the crab at the community center, and then we'll fish in the mountain lake for the day. And make some money. An amethyst. Maybe. I doubt it. Welcome back, Bishop. You want oatmeal? Yo! I'm getting really good garbage drops. Just not the garbage can hat. Super cucumber, blobfish, lava eel, also sturgeon. Lava eel is, if you want to make money, lava eel is the best. In my opinion. Sturgeon, you can make caviar, which sells for the most. But lava eel, I think, produces more frequently. And it's easier to level the pond up with lava eel. Plus, it makes the water look like lava. But yeah, sturgeon is a good one. Because you can make caviar. Yogurt, blueberries, and granola? Yeah, how do you like yogurt and not milk, Mikey? You're a strange little man. There's milk in yogurt? Get out. Get out. Boop, 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 boop. It's a carp. Do I need either of those? I need both of those. That's gonna be the lakefish bundle. So largemouth and sturgeon. I don't think I can catch sturgeon in spring, though. Milk is a thick liquid. Yogurt also has flavor. You like yogurt but not milk? Ever. You're only going to encourage Mikey. Why would you say this? No, Mikey. No. No one should join you. Milky venture. You have a dog? Mm-hmm. Lava eels, they do exist. There is... I forget what level of the mine, but deeper in the basic mine, there's a big red pool. And you can fish lava eels out of there. Level 100. Yeah, thank you, bro. They're worth good money to sell. They're really good to put into fishing ponds. Because their roe sells for good money. Plus, they sell for good money. And compared to the other expensive fish, they're easier to level up the pond. When you get a fishing pond, the fish will give you quests. They want certain items, and that enables them to breed more, and then you can have more of them in the pond. So then you can pull them out at will, and they repopulate. It's a big red pool of lava, yeah. Shad, thank you so much for continuing the gift sub that you got from Zelda. That means a ton. Thank you, thank you. So we're just missing the sturgeon now from Mountain Lake. Got everything else. You get roe from the fish in the pond. You put the roe in a preserves jar and makes it worth extra money. Yeah. It gives you fishing experience too? Ah. Everyone voted that the Shambler would wipe your party, but Zelda believed you. Clavicus, thank you for the host. I hope you're doing well, bud. Happy New Year. Good evening to you. Chest. If you're fishing, always go for the chest. It's worth more than a perfect catch. I didn't know crab pots gave you fishing experience. Ooh, fire quartz. Yeah, that was ridiculous, Zelda. Would you get a diamond and iridium and a dinosaur egg all in one chest? Ridiculous. 2 iridium, a diamond, 2 fire quartz, a dino egg in one chest, yeah. I appreciate that, chat. It means a lot. Mentioned a couple times, but I'll mention once more. January 20th, Wednesday, January 20th, Twiggy and I will be doing a special stream. We'll be chatting. It's the 1-year anniversary of us founding the Nook, so we'll be talking about a whole bunch of stuff, taking questions about the team and whatnot. So that'll be happening on January 20th. And we have a surprise announcement that no one on the team knows about. So, come on by. Zoe Zoomy time? Nice. Oh, that was my last bait. I'm not getting a lot of chests. For a high luck day. Only gotten, what, 2 chests?
A generous bestowal.
Oh, no. Nerd and why?
I hear the drums echoing. She hears only whispers of some quiet coming in. 12:30 moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me towards stopped an old man along the to find some old forgotten words or ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, "Hurry boy, it's waiting there for you. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa."
Nerden, thank you so much for the bits. To be determined, Mikey. We'll figure it out before then. We have some time. But later today, the team account will put out a form where you can submit questions for us about the team or whatever. Jumped over a bunch. Yeah. Russell's tired of Nerden's nonsense, so. Imagine that with the Italian TTS, right? Because you didn't put a space between the periods in the next word. Ah, okay. Russell loves your messages? No. Couldn't fit it all in to get to the chorus. What a great song, though. It's an all-timer. All-timer.
A generous bestowal.
I hate your messages. Nerdinout 53, stop forcing me to say them, you meanie.
Thank you, Relk. See, Nerden? See? See? Russell said it himself. Shame. Shame. Ooh, 10 bait. Mind if I diddly do? Don't encourage her. There we go. Now we're getting some chests. wood. And a nautilus fossil. Okay. Does Elliot like... What is Elliot like? I've never really interacted with Elliot. I think he likes coffee, right? He's a writer who lives on the beach. He should like coffee. Make sure the next one is extra special. Oh boy. This is my excited face. Can you tell? Can you tell? Bloop bloop. Whoop whoop whoop. Whoop 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 whoop. Come on, Ruby. All right. We need more museum stuff so we can get the crystallarium or whatever it is. He loves squid ink for some reason. Duck feathers, pomegranates, and squid ink. It's about as pretentious as I expected it to be. He uses the duck feathers as a quill and the squid ink as ink. That's how he writes his poetry. And the pomegranate as a metaphor. My inventory is full. Boom. It's only 540. Boom, 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 boom. Fishing while standing up is a completely different experience. If you're wondering. Oh! Oh, I almost messed that up. That would have been bad. International Bean Day. Like, regular beans or jelly beans or... what kind of beans we talking? You skipped the fiberglass rod completely on your save file, just stuck with the basic one up till level 6, then got the iridium. I thought about doing that, Relk. But having bait and increasing the bite rate helps so much, particularly on rainy days when you're trying to earn good money. And on high luck days when you can get a bunch of chests. Just beans? It was on the Mr. Bean YouTube channel. The better question, River, is why you were on the Mr. Bean YouTube channel today. $5,000 bitrate is already decent? What you mean? Mr. Bean has a YouTube channel, right? Ooh. He's a funny guy, you know? Funny guy. I'm not going full out for the community center, Nerdin. I haven't even planted any spring crops. Listen, Listen. Act like you don't know what to expect when you come in here. Alright? Alright? I don't want to hear it. Come for the fishing, and you stay for the fishing. You gonna rebuy the game for Switch once the new patch is in? Ah, crap. A favorite comedian? Not really. I haven't really watched a lot of new comedians. In like the last like 10 years. John Mulaney's really funny, but I love classics. Ooh, magma geodes. Let's drop the glasses. That's a close second, Alice. I will give that one. Console the end of this month. I do know Concerned Ape did hire some people to help with console localization, so it shouldn't be that long. I believe he said it had already been submitted to Sony, and that they were giving him crap about it, or something. Lakefish. You. And you. Okay, so then we just need the sturgeon from that one. Let's go for crab pots. You. So then, if we go to the beach and get a clam, we can complete the crab pot bundle. That'll be fantastic. We have time, so I'll swing down there real quick. The museum's closed. Hey! Inventory is full. Don't want to drop anything that I have. It's a completely different person, Twigs. So, don't worry. It's definitely not you. Alright, this should unlock the furnace, right? I think. Three crab pots. We could put those on the farm. I'll need to make some bait. Alright. Let's see if we got any funky ones. Engineers. Oh, I have an iridium ore. I bought that one iridium ore off of the cart. So the battery pack will be a little bit of a problem. Refined quartz, I have a bunch of quartz at home. We can make that. Bone fragments. That's new. Isn't that generally slime? Okay, so then I have an iron bar and copper bar. We just need a gold bar. The battery pack will be an issue. Usually slime, right? Yeah. I have one iridium ore relic that I bought from the traveling merchant on a whim. Slime is notorious for having bones. I mean, obviously. Have you never seen a gelatinous cube? It's always got a skeleton in it. There's 7 different bundles now for the minecart. Wow. Okay. A skeleton and a chest, usually, yeah. We can sell that, we can sell that. Sell the ruby. We gotta crack geodes. We'll crack some geodes tomorrow. Iridium ore. Oh yeah. Fire quartz gets donated. Let's put the crab pots out real quick while I'm here. And an arrow sticking out, right. You always gotta love when you're in sewers or a dungeon or something, and the DM's like, and the walls seem remarkably clean.
A generous bestowal.
Glitch.
Someone threw a bottle of omega-3 pills at me. Luckily my injuries were only superfish oil.
Glitch, thank you for the bits. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year. Do. Actually, you know what? I don't know why I'm hanging on to the ghost fish. I'm not gonna put that in a pond. I'll wait and get lava eels. Maybe the city has a proper sewer cleanup crew. Yeah, like a gelatinous cube. Level 6 fishing. Spinner and a trap bobber. Oh yeah. 37.97. Nice. We need to upgrade tools, so we need to go see Robin and get a guest cottage first. And then we'll go see Clint and get our... I guess we'll do the axe first. It is not horrible, Glitch. It's gonna rain all day tomorrow. It's somewhat annoyed. Okay. Wait, they're not in the dresser, Zelda? No, Relk. There's a... So, when you put in a multiplayer cottage, there's another copy of all the basic tools in the dresser. So when you give Clint your pickaxe, for example, to upgrade, and you don't have a pickaxe for 3 days, you just grab the basic one out of the multiplayer cottage. No, Zelda, they're in the dresser. They're not in the box. They're not in that package. That has parsnips and whatnot. They're in the dresser. Farmer Tug, I have a request for you. I need a fresh cauliflower for a recipe I want to make. Could you bring me one? I think we're growing cauliflower. Is there not a dresser on the beach farm? Or maybe... was that considered an exploit? And fixed? So that would kind of suck. I hope that's not fixed. Because that makes upgrading tools much less of a pain. Let's bring these and this. 6 of those. And that. And that, and that. it's not a pain in the first place? Listen, you have to deal with Clint. It's always going to be a pain. That's just fact of the matter. Now I need to walk around the farm and see if anything washed ashore. Just don't use whatever tool you upgrade for 2 days? No. No dresser in your wooden cabin on the beach. Well, crap. Ooh, survival burgers. Is there one of those every day? Pork. Hi, South. What did you do? What did you do? Hi, Shane. Don't you have work to do? Don't you have work to do? This is great. Thanks. You're welcome. Try not being so mean. Oh no. Well, Engineer's bundle. That goes there. I don't have any of that stuff. I'll get that stuff pretty easily, though. One of those. One of those. Good Canadian family, man. Thank you so much for 4 months. I don't know where the alert is. It'll be here eventually. Thank you so much. There it is. Happy Wednesday. I hope you had a great New Year. Great to see you again. Thank you so much for 4 months. That means a lot. Hello, Robin. Build. KL, what's going on? I can't put it there because that stupid tree just popped up. That's where I was going to put it. Can I put it over here? We'll put it here for now. That'll be fine. Thank you, Robin. Okay, museum and Clint. I'm scared, South. I'm scared. I want you to know. I am concerned. Connie, thank you so much for 4 months. Welcome back. Nothing to be worried about. Sure. Connie, thank you so much. Welcome back. I really appreciate it. Let's do the pickaxe first. No, axe. Oh, I can't do geodes. Crap. I'm an idiot. Should have done geodes first. Well,
You chose poorly.
Zelda. Why are you the way that you are? He's so great, he can't do both. He's basically taking the next 3 days off, is what that means. What else was I gonna do? Don't remember. There is the Friday market, that's right. Are there... Tomorrow is Shane's birthday. Okay. We gotta make sure to gift Shane salmon berries tomorrow. You suddenly got very tired in your eyes? That's me every day. Hello, Mayor. I hope things are going well on Just Beachy Farm. I'd hate to see it all dried up. Are you threatening me? The pepper poppers? Yes, I do know he likes those. I did marry Shane on a previous save. Sam's trying to do a kickflip. Good luck, Sam. And then I want to check the cottage to see if I can still get the tools. After playing Portia, you feel like Lewis is an awful mayor. I felt that way even before I played Portia. Hello. A super cucumber. I don't want to pay 1,000 for that, but escargot, +2 to fishing. An acorn? Cranberry candy. Yeah, I was just thinking that, Relk. Yeah, Zelda can't you get that in the crab pot bundle? Oh, I already finished the crab pot bundle. You can catch snails or whatever. That's 1,000 gold though. You can't catch that till summer, right? How much? What does the pond take? There's a there's a sea cucumber, which is yellow, and then the super cucumber is purple. $200 stone, 5 seaweed, 5 algae, and 5,000 gold. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass for now. It's a tough decision. Yeah, they're not hard to catch. I don't want to spend... At this point, 1,000 gold is too much. A little later on, it's nothing. But at this point, it's a little too much for me to spend. I would basically bankrupt myself trying to get that going right now. Oh, right. Tools. China, what's going on? Happy Wednesday. Happy New Year. There's no dresser. Why? So the beach... Huh. Because it's the beach decor. There's no dresser on the beach decor. No, I don't want to steal the plant. Huh. I'm doing all right, China. Yeah. Yeah, Zelda. Well, give me 2 seconds. Let me just check on something. I will be right back. I apologize for that one. Put the pumpkin back, please. But he's so happy. Look at him. I can't switch daughters. Amanda is your only daughter. The Toussaint prison experiment. Nice. Oh! What the? That scared the crap out of me. I thought that was just an NPC. Oh, oh, oh. Alright. I am gonna have to wrap up for the day. I mentioned Wifeboat got the second dose of her vaccine yesterday, so she's currently a little feverish and on the couch. So I'm gonna wrap up and grab the kids and the dog from her so she can get some rest and feel better. So I'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern time. Keep in mind the schedule is going to be varied from week to week, so I'll post the schedule in Discord and on Twitter on Sundays, and it'll also be posted in the schedule panels down below, so you can catch that there. It'll always be at 8 a.m. Eastern time, but the days of the week will vary between 2 and 4 days every week, so it'll be a little funky until we get back to normalcy, whenever that's going to be. Make sure you hang out after the credits. We're going to raid somebody and spread that tug of love. Thank you so much for hanging out with me through all the inconsistencies and all the nonsense that's been going on. It's so appreciated. Thank you so much for the massive hype train this morning. Thank you for all the subs and the bits. Thank you again to Noom for the raid. I really, really appreciate you all so much for hanging with me through all this stuff. So I will see you all bright and early tomorrow. We'll pick up with Stardew. We'll probably have to restart that day, but we'll pick up there and push on a little further. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday. I will see you bright and early on Thursday morning with more Stardew. So until then, as always, as ever, remember, be good to each other. Bye, everybody. Am I gonna die coming out of the cutscene?
I'd rather die.
I want my money back. Hand it over or I'll beat it out of you. I mean... You're mugging me? The last person in this place that really gives a damn about you after all the crap we just went through? Yes, I'm mugging you. Now give me what you owe me. Oh, 25 silver? 25 silver, though. I mean...